Remember when we used to talk? We used to talk so much, person to person, over the radio, on television. We could never shut up. But now, we reduce our conversations that were laced with vocal nuance and facial subtleties with black and white monotone of characters on a screen. My name's Liam, and welcome back to LeChuger. According to Shigeru Miyagawa, who's an MIT professor, it's estimated that the first verbal communication between humans happened about 100,000 years ago. Breaking beyond simple grunts and gestures, human verbalization captured both ends of the spectrum between subtle remarks and overt exclamations. This method of communication would be refined and forked into several languages around the world, with the two standouts being native Mandarin and non-native/native English. As a global culture, we thrived communicating this way through both times of calm and conflict, and in the past half-decade, it's all gone to shit. When I was much younger, I had to write an email to a superior that was ultimately about incredibly inane nonsense. I quickly shot off an email without thinking too much about it, and what followed can best be described by this clip.
Do you even want to hang out?
Do you even want to hang out? Oh, that's considerate. Like I said, whatever.
Like I said, whatever? Fuck this guy!
This started a lifelong distaste for digital messaging. I still dislike it. I dislike texting, I dislike emailing. They just lack the emotional cues and tangibility. And I have the research to prove it. In 2022, Thomas Holtgraves conducted a study on the ability to interpret one of 22 emotions, with participants given either multiple choice or free response to ascertain the emotion in a sent text message. While the study concluded that the responses were statistically higher than that of random chance, the ability to accurately discern emotion via text communication never exceeded half of the participants. Compared to a review of over 100 studies in verbal communication conducted by Patrick Juslin and Petri Lauka, this figure is borderline abysmal. Juslin and Lauka's review revealed that verbal communication was nearly 100% accurate in interpretation. The explanation for the stark difference dates back far before text messages to a psychologist named Dr. Albert Mehrabian, who built the statistical framework for how human communication can be measured. Dr. Mehrabian postulated that the tone and facial expressions of someone speaking exceeds the importance of the actual word said, especially when those two factors oppose one another. This hierarchy is known as the 738-55 rule. Now, for the sake of transparency, it's worth mentioning that Dr. Mehrabian's research has been historically misinterpreted, which in all truth I might be doing too. I'm not a psychologist. Not only that, but more recent research has criticized this rule, making it a non-infallible rule. Dr. Mehrabian himself is very clear that there are stipulations to this rule and that the content of what is being said is vitally important to identifying factual information. But if you can accept that removing tonal and gestural subtext contributes to an emotional void in conversations, you may have to accept that the design of modern social platforms turn this void into an uncrossable chasm. The advent of online anonymity has exacerbated this emotional vacancy by removing the final link in the chain that keeps us responsible for the things that we say. If you don't have any fear of the consequences of your actions, there are no longer any stakes for the shit that can fly out of your mouth. Anonymity is not a ubiquitous evil. It can be a very powerful tool. Anonymity in the hands of an altruistic protector is the tool of a hero. Anonymity in the hands of an asshole is the tool of a coward. If you're going to be unpleasant, at least have the intestinal fortitude to wear it on your face. Where does this road of continuous abbreviation of our primary method of communication lead? I don't know. I'm still going to text and DM people because that's how we now communicate. I'm still going to send out emails because I have to. As much as I dislike using my thumbs to try and convey emotion, I don't hate it. It's convenient and for the most part non-intrusive. But if we champion actors over writers in a possibly misguided idolization, then why don't we hold ourselves to the same standards as people just trying to be understood? Thanks for watching.